Hi, it's me, Sue Cairns again at Creekside, bringing you some foundation training, inspired movements for you to keep healthy and stay strong, since we're all missing our classes and our exercise, our formal setting. So I just thought I'd give you a few reminders for your foundation training practice. The decompression breath. Remember, we inhale, lifting that rib cage up, expanding as high as you can on the inhalation, and on the exhalation, trying to keep that rib cage up as high as you can, creating space between rib cage and pelvis. We cinch that waist in from all directions. So together, inhaling, big rib cage, exhale, pull the belly in, keep the rib cage expanded as much as you can. Doing that 3 times, and at the end of that third breath, just allowing the hands to come down by your sides, relaxing, and just feeling that spaciousness that we're trying to create along the spine. So I'm going to move from a standing founder position down into a plank, and then move into our anchored extension today, okay? So knees back, hips back, low back engaged, belly in, low back long, externally rotated at the shoulders, chin tucked, counterbalance for 3 breaths here. Inhaling, big rib cage. On each inhalation, you're trying to reach the fingertips away from the tailbone. Okay, getting longer and longer through the back of the body. Coming back up, neutral spine, belly in, press through the heels. You can lift your toes. Coming up to standing. Good, okay. So our founder fold, or modified yoga fold, so that we keep our back feeling good, is we're hinging at those hips. We take our feet as wide as we need to, so that we can still keep that back in a nice neutral position as we fold. Maybe we take a breath, inhaling, coming partway up, and exhale, folding a little deeper. And again, inhaling a little longer, exhaling a little deeper. So when you get to the place where you know you need to round the back to get those hands down, that's okay. You can take a step back. You can bend the knees to use support, okay? As you step yourself back, finding a way for you to comfortably come to an all-fours position. From this all-fours position, find that neutral spine again, and then ever so slowly, one leg at a time, coming into our regular plank position. And this is how, remember, we check our plank so that the spine is basically staying right where it is, so that we know we're not down here compressing the lumbar spine. We don't want that. Or up here doing something different than a plank. Good. So you can practice that movement. You can put a block or a foam roller on your low back and try to keep it there as you move between those 2 positions to increase the challenge just a little bit. So coming down now, we're just going to come down onto our mats for our anchored extension. Hands are right underneath the shoulders, knees are together, feet are together, chin is tucked, feet come off the floor, shoulders anchor back, and here we are. Okay, so the key to this one is to squeeze your knees together as hard as you can. That's the hardest part about this one. Okay, maybe you lift the hands up off the floor, or you use them for support if you need. But the key is to be squeezing those knees as hard as you can. And releasing down to the floor. Taking a few deep breaths here, expanding into the back of the body. And let's go once more. So hands under shoulders, knees together, feet together, Dorsiflexed ankles, so toes tucking towards shins. Neck is long, shoulders are back, and squeeze those knees and lift. Lengthening through the spine, holding. A little more squeeze for 3, 2, 1, and release. And just soften into the low back, releasing it. Perhaps taking yourself even to a child's pose to get that complete low back release. Choosing the position that suits you best.